How much does it really cost to become an owner operator in 2025? Let's get into it. All right, let me just say this. It's 2025 now. It's not 2020 anymore. It's not COVID. You can't just blink and make money in trucking anymore like that. It's not that easy, right? Now, only the strong survive. Now, if you're just a CDL driver and you're trying to become an owner operator, nowadays you need more than that. The transition is not as easy. That is one of the biggest ways to set yourself up for failure. All right, look, I'm here to tell you 2025 is not just about a truck, right? It's not just about being able to drive. It's about owning a business now. It's about starting a business, becoming the business owner, becoming the person that you know is going to be successful to do the thing that you want to do. In 2025, it's necessary to have a plan. Okay, this is critical, guys. I can't stress this enough. You can't go in blindsided thinking, hey, I was a good driver, I'm going to jump into my own truck now and I'm going to be a good owner operator, because the two are not the same. All right, let's talk numbers. Whether you're buying your truck cash, you're utilizing equipment financing, maybe you're getting some money from the bank, or maybe you already own the truck. Starting a business and becoming an owner operator is more than just buying a truck in 2025. You need to understand your numbers. So let's get into the numbers on how much it costs to actually start up the business. Now, in your trucking business, there's a couple things that you might need, right? You're gonna need to set up your LLC and register your business. You're gonna need for insurance down payment. You're gonna need for your portion plates. You're gonna need maybe for your custodium and some drug screening that you have to do. There's some certain things that you might have to pay for out of pocket. So for the startup cost, for the initial business documents and getting all of the permits that you need to get started, you want to budget at least $5,000 to $8,000 for the actual investment of starting up the business, getting insurance, getting everything you need for the truck so you can get rolling. Aside from the truck cost, right? This is just the initial startup cost. You're looking about $5,000 to $8,000. Now, I tell every client, if you're gonna start your trucking business, if you're gonna buy your truck, you want to have at least a minimum. Now this can go up, the sky is the limit, but at least a minimum of $10,000. Why do I say $10,000? Because listen, these trucks repairs, they're not cheap, right? And God forbid, in any moment you're gonna have to, whether it's roadside or you're gonna have to take it to a mechanic. There's gonna be something that you need to maintain and fix with the upkeep. Doesn't matter how well you do your pre-trips, doesn't matter how well you vet out your truck. You can get the best mechanic to come look at it. You can still drive it off the lot and experience any issues, right? You're taking it on the road and it's a machine, so you have to have some money to at least back it up. The main goal is, at least when you start, you want to give yourself at least 3 to 4 months of runway to be able to produce some income, to be able to make some money. And having that $10,000 as backup is what's going to take you to Mousetrash, and it's going to get you to that next level where now you're starting to snowball effect and create more momentum in your business by getting more money, stacking on top of the capital that you already have, and being secure that, hey, listen, if something happens, I don't have to come out of pocket. I've already budgeted for this. Now, my last advice for how much it costs to start up a business. After you have the startup cost, the $5,000 to $8,000 to actually start up your business, the $10,000 you need to just back up your business, you want to have at least a credit card. You want to have at least some type of funds account. Say, hey, I'm going to put a little bit away every week, every time I make money, to be able to grow my business, because in a year or less than a year, I want to buy another truck. I want to scale. I want to grow. Then the growth funds is very important to at least start nurturing, like at least plant the seed in the beginning. And I promise you, it's going to be good practice to take you to the next level, whether you're using it for taxes or you're using it for growth strategies to invest more and grow your fleet. That account right there, if you just put a little seed, if you just put a little bit of money, whether it's $1,000 or $2,000, I promise you it will take you to Mousetrash, and it will get you to where you want to get. If you really are ambitious and you really want to grow your trucking company, you want to start off now. This is the time to start, not later. You want to start now to implementing it as you start to make more money, because becoming an owner operator, you are going to 2x, you're going to 3x, maybe 4 or 5x your income, and you want to take advantage of that opportunity and put away properly. All right, so what does that mean? That means you want to have at least $20,000 to back you up to start up your business outside of the truck expenses. So whether you're buying the truck for 30K, 40K, free K, it doesn't matter. You want to make sure you have some funds to back up the actual business side. So this is critical, guys. This is very crucial. So at least $20,000 in 2025 of starting capital you want to put aside to make sure that you can ensure your success as an owner operator. Look, guys, it's not 2020 anymore. You can't just blink and make money in trucking anymore. Now you actually need a plan, right? You want system, strategy, and revenue. You want to make sure you put the right systems in place. You have the right strategy so you can get to the revenue. There's a lot of money to be making trucking. It's a lot of money, guys, and you can tap into it. You can do it, but you have to do it right. You don't want to be like the other owner operators that they failed. They lost their truck. They weren't successful because they thought if they were just good drivers, they were going to make it the mile stretch. And that's just not the case in 2025 anymore, right? The market has adjusted. The market is made for the strong, and the strong will survive, but you have to have a plan, guys. Listen, I work with CDL drivers. I work one-on-one, and I show them how to get started, how to expedite their results. Like, I do this for my business. I have trucks on the road right now as we speak. I do this for my clients, and I want to help you out as well. So guys, look, I got the startup guide. It's the CDL Six-Figure Accelerator Startup Guide, and it's going to be an entire guide that's going to start you from exactly step by step. I'm going to take out the guesswork. You're going to know exactly what you have to do from setting up your business all the way up until onboarding, guys. This is I lay it out, entire game plan, everything that somebody would pay me thousands of dollars for. I put it in this ebook, guys. I'm gonna put the link in the description below so you can grab it, you can have it, and you can start your owner operator business and be successful, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Welcome to the TLB community. Like and subscribe, guys, and I hope I see you next time.